welcome back to the online class of physics. This is your Naima Miss back again with electrical conductivity of light. So in our previous class we have learned about what is electrolyte, what is the electrical conductivity, what is poor conductor, good conductor, and we have also learned about the conductivity in solids and conductivity in liquids, right? So while learning the conductivity of liquids, we have seen the distilled water. Distilled water is a poor conductor of electricity, right? It is a poor conductor. So shall we try something to know more about the poor conductor, that is distilled water? Will we able to conduct the electricity using distilled water? As we already know, distilled water is a poor conductor. Distilled water is nothing but it is a poor conductor. So we'll be able to conduct the electricity using this poor conductor. Shall we try it, right? That is possible or not, we are going to learn it. So what we are going to do, we are going to take some amount of distilled water in three different containers, dissolve some quantity of salt in the water for the first container. So what we are going to do, we are going to take three different containers, and this container we are going to take distilled water. So this is filled with distilled water. So as we know, distilled water never conducts the electricity. So when we are saying distilled water, then that means there is no conduction of electricity. Now what we are going to add, we are going to add some amount of salt in all the containers. As salt is a good conductor, as I said in my previous class, salt is a good conductor because it is having ions, that is Na plus and Cl minus, and that will help in the conduction of electricity. So now what we are going to do, when first we are adding the salt, it has become a good conductor. Now you can see that the current is passing through it as we have added salt in it. Now dissolve the copper sulfate, lemon juice in the second container and third container. In second container this is only salt, and in this container we are going to add copper sulfate. Okay, what we are going to add? We are going to add copper sulfate, and in this container we are going to add lemon juice. Now what is happening? Definitely when we use a tester, we use in this activity 2 and 3, we can note the observations that when we have added the salt, here also it has become a good conductor. When salt plus copper sulfate, it has become more good conductor. Lemon juice plus salt, it has become again also a good conductor. So when we are adding something to the conductivity properties, the substance containing some conductivity properties, when we are adding those things to this distilled water, you can convert this distilled water into a good conductor. Yes, it can be converted into a good conductor. So when we are adding salt to this distilled water, it has become a good conductor. When you have added salt, with the copper sulfate, it has become a good conductor. When you have added salt plus even lemon juice, then it has also become a good conductor. So that means a poor conductor can also be converted into a good conductor. So whenever we switch on or off, or any electric current places are there, you should not go and touch with your wet hands, because it is a good conductor of electricity. So when the solution of different salts and acid can conduct electricity, why should we not conduct something with vegetable? So we will take a potato and we will try to conduct the electricity through it. So let us see the test that affects of the electric current on potato. Okay, effect of electric current on potato. So we are going to see the test of electric current, effect of electric current on potato. So what we are going to do, we are going to take a potato and we are just going to cut into half. Okay, we are just going to cut into one half. We will take one half of the potato. So we have taken one half of the potato, and what we are going to do, we are going to construct a tester with LED bulb. Okay, what we are going to do, we are going to insert two copper wires of tester into the potato. We are just going to insert the two copper wires into the. So what we are going to do, we are going to attach one LED, we are going to attach one LED to this, and the other end, other copper, we are going to attach one battery, and that will be connected to again this LED bulb. Okay, again it will be connected to LED bulb. So this is your potato. So will the LED glow? Yes, the LED will glow. It leaves the inserted wires for 20 to 30 minutes. Leave the inserted wires for 20 to 30 minutes. You can see that after 20 to 30 minutes, the LED will start glowing. So why do you observe on the surface of potato? What do you observe? You observe here some greenish layer. You can see at the positive side, you will find some greenish blue spot on the potato around the wire connected to the positive terminal of the battery. But no such spot you can see here. It will be very clear, but here you can see there is a greenish blue spot occurring. So the greenish blue spot is due to the chemical change in the potato. So because of some chemical change taking place here in the potato and allowing the bulb to glow, that's why this greenish blue layer will be forming in the potato. Okay. So there is a chemical change occurring, right? So vegetables like carrot, beetroot, cucumber, radish, sweet potato shows the chemical change, thereby the LED glows. If we same a thing try to do with other vegetables also, then there also glowing of LED takes place because there is some chemical change taking place. So we can say that the vegetables also show some effect of electric current in them, right? So children, you don't get a doubt why only LED bulb is used in these all experiments. Why we are using only LED bulb? Why we are not using any other bulbs? Why only LED we are using? Why only LED is used here? Because the LED, it can even glow when we are using a very less, very less, weak light is passing through or current is passing in the circuit. Thus it helps in testing flow of electricity in conductors with meager current is passing through the circuit. Since LEDs glow even with a very little current passing through them, they are used as indicators in electric appliances such as mobile phones. They are used as indicators in the mobile phones, and you can see television, you can see transformers, etc. Okay, to indicate whether the device is working or not. You see some light will be glowing for some time. So that is nothing but LED which will be showing that the device is working or not. So there are two wires called LEDs. There are two wires called LEDs attached to or an LED. LEDs. Okay, wires are attached to LED. Wires are attached to the LED. One LED is slightly longer than the another. Okay, one LED is slightly longer than the another. While connecting to the LED to the circuit, the longer LED is always connected to the positive end and the longer end is connected to the positive end and the shorter is always connected to the negative end of the battery. So this is the reason why we use LED always when we conduct the experiments, or when we see that mostly the LED is used. So with this we end up the today's video. I request all of you to go twice the video and try to understand what we have learned in today's class. I even request you all students to just listen to your parents, try to understand what your parents want to say you all. See, the parents are your first teachers. Try to obey them, try to listen to them and never disobey them. Okay, never ever disobey them. So whatever they say is for your good purpose. after the videos, go through the textbook also. Immediately, if you see after the class, as I say in the class, immediately after class, go through your textbooks. After going home, once read it. Similarly, when you are going through these videos, immediately go with your textbooks and start reading, so that you will easily grasp the lessons. It will be always in your mind. Even if you don't read before going to your exam, you will definitely remember what you have learnt in your videos or classes, and you will be able to write on the paper. So all the best. Thank you.